Holy shit. Promoted. Promoted to Diamond 4 OverBidden. Yay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I did okay. Not the best, but considering I was playing versus a Fizz, I had more tempo than him. Late game, a few catches, my ultimate was pretty good as well. Okay, GG's. Holy shit. Promoted. Okay, so that's earlier today. Let's get this video started. Hello everyone, OverBidden here. So today is May 9th, 2019. And in this video, I'm gonna give you a summary about my solo climbing to Diamond in League of Legends Season 9. And I've climbed to Diamond in Season 4, 5, and 6 on this account, solo only. And I climbed to Season 7 and 8 on some other accounts. And I have some other videos about those if you're interested. And I'm glad that I'm keeping the tradition alive in Season 9. So first of all, I want to talk about why I stick to solo climbing for 5 seasons. So the biggest reason is that I don't have any friends that are as dedicated as me when it comes to League. Also, duo queuing provides a huge and oftentimes unfair advantage comparing to solo queue players, which I don't want to be a part of. Allowing duo queue in a solo queue mode is a marketing decision by Riot, and it's not a fair game design decision. Solo queue in terms of team play for me, it's about adjusting to different players and their different champions, different play styles, making the correct rotations and calls based on a lot of moving variables on the fly. By duo queuing, those inconsistent variables gets reduced significantly, and it also introduces a lot of synergy beforehand, which the other team may or may not have. And therefore, if I didn't climb to a certain rank by playing solo, I won't say that I reached that rank. So with that being said, let's talk about my progression in general. So I started playing in Season 9 around late February, and at that time I was also going to school full-time. I came back to the game after taking about a 5-month break. So it was pretty hard for me to get back to the game and also focus on League. So I will get back to how to focus later in the video. I got straight A's for the spring semester, by the way. And at that time, I didn't read any patch notes or the tier list. I didn't study the meta. I jumped straight back to my comfort pick, which is Twisted Fate. And after struggling to climb and being confused by why junglers died so much and had so much impact on the game, I switched to jungle. Okay, a role that helped me climb to my very first diamond back in Season 4, but I never mained that role after that. So I gradually climbed to mid platinum, and then about 10 days ago, my spring semester ended, which allows me to play full-time. And also the patch puts my playstyle and my champions into favor. I went on a pretty good win streak over the past 8 days or so. And I play about 80% middle and 20% jungler. And I eventually reached Diamond yesterday after a 17-hour gaming section and a 9-game win streak. Overall, my win rate, as you can see, is pretty good across the board during this intense climb, and I'm pretty happy about the result as well. And now I want to talk about what I learned from this climb. First, I learned that understanding the current patch and meta are very important at the time when you play the game. When I came back to League earlier this year, in NA solo queue, more than half of the ranked top 10 players are junglers. Right now, at the time that I make this video, the rank number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8 are all junglers. So in all my games, I definitely feel that junglers play a larger role than any meta that I've ever played before. In order to be better at the game and to climb in this current jungle meta, it is essential to understand the jungle matchups and their passings. So I struggled to climb before obtaining that knowledge. Even I was decent at my role and my champion, but I was able to climb with ease after playing the jungle myself and applying that knowledge when I play other roles. The second thing that I learned from this climb is how to better adjust my condition and how to approach my games better. League is a competitive game. If I start a ranked game when I was tired, hungry, thirsty, angry, tilted, distracted, right? Not calm, didn't take a break, right? Wasn't focused or didn't go to the restaurant, etc., I'm setting myself up for failure, right? Also, if I put my focus on anyone else's performance other than my own, and I started to comment on other people's play rather than making constructive suggestions for later plays, I'm essentially wasting time. In order to improve, only my own skill matters, and my good condition will help me improve faster. The third thing that I learned from this climb is how to learn and how to improve. The formula is actually pretty straightforward. Champion-wise, I learn from players that are currently better than me, try to incorporate what they do better into my own gameplay. For example, my Twisted Fate, as you can see, I used 2 different room pages, and I got inspiration from 2 different players. Let me show my 2 different room pages first, and got my inspirations from 2 different players. One is Hex from NA, and the other one is Shuffle Fate from Europe. As you can see, Hex is improving his playstyle currently as well. For junglers, I learned from obviously Tarzan and also Shenfire. I watched their gameplays, I analyzed their gameplay, and I see what I could do differently when I be critical about my own replay. By the way, I watch most of my replays just to see what I could do better after every single game, and it also gives me time to relax after every game. And micro-wise, there are tons of videos online. While I try to stay away from the funny and meme videos, I don't limit myself from what sources that I learn from. And yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about in this video. Reaching Diamond is not a huge achievement by any means. And I will still be playing and climbing over this summer. This video serves more as a reference for me and anyone else in the future, just to show that I've done it. And hopefully I will have more good news and videos in the near future. And thanks for watching, everyone. Peace.